Hello everyone. Thank you for watching my channel once again. It's not the time for my show. My show is every night at 9 o'clock. I just wanted to make this show about the friendship you may have with your friends. It's very important to know what kind of friendships you have with your friends. Me in particularly, I really like my friends to be straight up. If you have a friend and is called himself a true friend of yours, she'll always speak to you with the truth. It's the same relationship you may have with your partner. Everybody in your life, let's say true friendship come with honesty. If you are my friend and you cannot be honest with me, I don't want that friendship, because friends are the one that are supposed to tell you the truth. If your friends don't tell you the truth, who's going to tell you the truth? Your enemy? And that is something that we have to come into reality with ourselves. I don't want anybody in my life that's going to lie to me. I don't want anybody in my life that's going to support anything that I'm doing that is not appropriate and it's not good for my life. Someone who truly loves you, someone who truly calls themselves your friend, wouldn't do that to you. It wouldn't lie to you. It wouldn't tell you one thing, not the other. No friend of yours or somebody who truly cares and loves you is going to feed you lies. And if you are that type of friend that you think that a true friend is someone who lies to you, somebody who they know you're doing something that is harmful for yourself or for someone else, and because I'm your friend, I'm supposed to laugh about it and I'm supposed to support everything that you stand for, that is against my own will. It's against who I am as a person. So no one, I keep emphasizing, so everybody that knows me knows that that is one of the lines that I use the most. I am not a liar. I have never been a liar, and I will not allow anybody to lie to me. So if I told you that you are my friend, you better believe I am your friend. Because not only I'm telling you you are my friend, but I'm showing you you are my friend. And if you come to me with a problem, if you're having a problem with your girlfriend, or you're having a problem in your life, and just because I'm your friend, I'm going to go against your girlfriend and tell you that your girlfriend is wrong, when I know you are the one. A true friend pat another friend on the shoulder and tells them the truth. A true friend says, listen, I love you with all my heart, but I have to wake you up, because if I'm your friend and I don't have the power of doing that for one friend, who am I going to do it for? Who am I going to support? Who am I going to tell the truth? So I wouldn't allow or wouldn't want anybody in my life that is not my friend enough to tell me the truth, that is not my friend to wake me up from the reality that I should be living. There is no way that your friend that doesn't tell you who you are, or doesn't correct you when you're wrong, and doesn't tell you when you're wrong so you could correct them. Because a friend wants you to correct your mistakes so you don't make them again. Because you are an influence to that person. Because our friends are very influences on our life, whether we want to admit it or not. If you hang out with somebody who's wrong for you, you may not follow their steps, or you may end up just like them. Because if you don't follow their steps, they may do something that unfortunately it will carry on to you getting harmed or you getting in trouble. And a true friend wouldn't do that. And a true friend wouldn't encourage you to do the wrong thing. Like if you're cheating on your man and you have that girlfriend that's telling you, do it, he's not gonna know. Honey, that's not a friend. Because a true friend would tell you, listen, get off that relationship, because that man can murder you, because that's no good for you, because it's worse for you if he finds out, instead of you walking out of the relationship and being with whoever you want to be. If you look for friends because your friends are always going to have your back on the wrong thing, those are not friends. And you're only going to realize those are not your friends later on in your life, when it's very late, when it's very difficult for you to understand, when you're in trouble, when your life is destroyed. And you need to understand, but I tell everybody, remember, you're number one. You are number one in your life. Nobody could come before you because it's your life. If you put someone else before your life, the only person that's allowed to be in front of us, before us, is our kids. No parent says, I'll come first before my kids. So those are the only human, because they came from you, because it's part of you. No, nobody could tell you about those kids because you had them. They belong to you. They are your property. They have your blood. They're yours. Those are the only ones that should be before you. Then besides that, nobody else. So if a friend of mine is entertaining me and supporting all the bad stuff that I'm doing just to be my friend, just because we go to the club every week and we can have a couple of drinks, but you fooling me. You lying to me. You feeding me lies. What kind of friendship is that? That's also stabbing in the back. We think stabbing in the back was when they do it. When they doing it in front of your face. They are doing it right in front of your face, and you're doing nothing for yourself. If you cannot do anything for your own self, who's going to do it for you? And that's something that we need to understand. And until we don't put ourselves first on everything, including on the friends that we have, and understand that every person you invite into your life is going to do some type of influence in your life, whether it's good or a bad one. When you choose which influence you want in your life, you choose to have the right friend. You choose, because that's the friend that makes me cry. Because a real friend makes you cry with the truth. Don't makes you laugh with light. Because if you're lying to me all the time because I'm laughing and because it's funny and because I'm your friend, but with lies, how do you? It's just in any type of relationship that is not truthful. It's not my friend has my back all the way. My friend has my back all the way so much that my friend will stop me immediately when I know it's not, I'm not being myself. When he knows I'm about to do something to myself that I don't even know that is going to damage me. That's what we have friends. That's what we have friends, so they can love us just like we love ourselves. That one friend that will do anything for you is that one friend that will wake you up. It's that one friend that will tell you. Don't get mad at your friend if you're in an abusive relationship and that friend is guiding you and telling you, get off it. And those are the friends we choose not to talk to. Do we realize that every time you're doing something positive, you lose some friends? Don't look for those. A friend is a friend, and it will stay with you forever, no matter what your situation. And you could go through divorce, you could be in jail, you could get out of jail, you could be in the hospital, but that friend is there. That's a real friend. That's somebody that you want in your life. That's somebody who's bringing something into your life. We don't want to understand that the same way you give, you want to receive. Nothing is done in this world for no reason. No one does anything in this world for no reason. If you do somebody a favor, you're expecting something. Even if it's a thank you. Because if that person doesn't say thank you, that is the first thing you say. Look, they didn't even thank me after I did that. So you were expecting at least a thank you. So we all expect something from someone. So why do we invite these people into our lives that are not producing anything for us? That you know you can't even go to that person that you call your best friend and ask him for right advice because you know he won't give you the right one. Why do we keep these people in our lives? Why are these people surrounding us and drowning us in the negative things? Because our friends cannot give you a good advice because, you know what, she's going to stop talking to me. So, and then I'm not your friend because my friend is going to listen to me. And she may not laugh about the things that I'm saying, but she know I'm truthful because it comes from the love side of the street, not from the hate side of the street. And this is what we need to understand. When we surround ourselves with the right people, when we surround ourselves with people that are positive, when we surround ourselves with people that are truthful, people that are going to embrace us, people that are going to tell us the truth no matter what, no matter how much it hurts us. Because that friend is telling you right now, don't do this because it's going to harm you. Along the way, it's going to carry you on. And then later on, you both could laugh about it and remember, and you're going to thank that friend and be like, thank you. Because I was about to make a mistake and I didn't realize. So this is why I have you as my friend. And you gotta build that friendship. Just like you build your own relationship. And you gotta know that friend for real is gonna have your back. Why do we always have people that as soon as we're in trouble, people we cannot call them, we cannot count on them? You can only call your friends when you're doing good. If you're an alcoholic and you're hanging out with all your alcoholic friends, as soon as you stop drinking, you no longer have those friends. Do you realize that? If you hang out with a friend every single day and you don't have a job and she's in your house drinking coffee every morning because you don't have a job, but as soon as you tell that friend, listen, I think I'm going to get hired and I got a good job. I meant, why you going to work now? I'm going to stay alone. Instead of saying thank you because now you're going to encourage me. Instead of coming here every morning, I could go ahead and get me a job. But that friend doesn't want you to get that. And as soon as you tell your friend you're getting married, your friends don't want it because they don't want to lose that friends that, oh, now your man is going to control you and not let you go to the club every day with a mini skirt. We always go every Saturday so we could get free drinks. People realize what's important in your life and who are the people. Sometimes you have all the tools in life to advance. You have all the tools to be a better person and you wonder why it doesn't move around. And you wonder why I'm not advancing, why I'm not moving forward, why I'm not doing all the things that I see it. I could almost touch it. But you have that one friend that's sabotaging you in the back, that's telling you the wrong advice. It's like, no, don't invest on that. No, don't buy the house. The house is like 15 blocks from my house. I won't have you next door to me. Those are not friends, people. Those are not friends. Those are not friends. A friend that you find a good man and she doesn't want it in your life and she wants you to be dating the drug dealer and the guy that's doing things and harming your kids and having you unstable in your life. Why doesn't that friend want you to settle? Why doesn't that friend want to see you in another level? Maybe you could lift that friend up. But that friend wants you on the bottom of him. That person wants you behind them all the time. God forbid you getting too much close to where my level is. And those are the friends that we want. I'm not telling you to have friends because you want something from them, because you need something from them. But have friends like fruits. Like that tree that's always giving those beautiful fruits. Because it's planted on the good soil, in the strong soil, and it's surrounded by good stuff around it, so it's giving this beautiful fruits. And that one friend is throwing hot water on your soil so your plants don't grow. It's that friend that always wants you. That friend that always said we grew up in the hood so we would never leave the hood. No, my friend, don't hold me back. You stay in the hood. I'll come visit you. Let me get out. We need to start thinking for ourselves what's better for us, what we need, what we want, how we want it, visualizing ourselves in a better way, with better friends, with better families, with better, if you surround yourself with the right people, family you cannot choose. But that doesn't mean that you gotta be around the ones that are negative. We all try to work for our best our whole life. We spend our whole life trying to get to the better place, and we die sometimes without finding that, and it was right in front of us. All you needed to do is take out that one friend that kept holding you back. All you needed to do is that, but those are the friends. And then another friend who's a good friend tells you about this one friend, or tells you about this person that's not, and that's a person that you don't want near. I consider myself a very loyal person because I believe the loyalty is the only thing. Love and loyalty is the only thing that moves us, and that's the only thing that's gonna keep them. I don't tell somebody I'm your friend if I don't really mean it. But when I tell you I'm your friend, I'm your friend. I'm gonna be your friend all the way as much as I can because I care about you, friend. I really do care about my friends. I do care about the people that I have surrounded because I'm surrounded by amazing people. I was not before, but I didn't understand that. So you cannot move to a spot when you don't understand exactly how your life is planned. And we spend our lives trying to find our purpose in life and our happiness and trying to achieve that goal that we were born with. We were born with this gift to give. We are like a fountain full of love to give and share. But our body is against our spirit, so it doesn't allow us to move forward, to wish better for somebody else. Because it's impossible for us to wish someone else is better than us. Because if I don't have 1,000 pair of shoes, why would I wish you to have them? Wish them to have not only the $1,000 pair of shoes, but everything you dream of. You could wish that for your friend. And you'll see how life is going to evolve on your own behalf. And you see how things are going to work on your own path for your own good. If we do good for someone else, we will receive. And you give, you will receive. You give love, you will receive love. You are a good friend, you will only get good friends. Because you know you're a good friend. When I'm a good friend to somebody and they don't appreciate it, or they don't achieve it the same way I gave it, I don't take it personal. I keep moving. It's fine. Eventually, that person will realize what you meant. Eventually, that person, you don't need to correct anybody. But eventually, that person will fall into the place that you wanted to by themselves. Because they will struggle, they will bump into the wrong friends, and then one day with the wrong friends, and then they will look back and be like, wait, so Lisa was my real friend. Because you know what's funny? None of these people say the things that she used to tell me. And none of these people push me as much as she used to push me. And none of these people are really caring about my behalf and my family's behalf and anything. This is fake. But if you stay your whole life next to the fake, you're not going to recognize the real. But if you stay next to the real, as soon as a fake comes in, don't you see these ladies that were born wealthy? And we poor people can't figure it out. But once they come, we could go to a store and they will fool us maybe and give us something that's fake. But that person that grew up with that in their hands like this all their life, they're not going to fall for something fake. You know a fake when you see one. So why do we have all these people? Why do we have all these friends that are not doing anything for us? Or that you know deep down inside that you have that one friend that you don't trust. And you have that one friend that you won't dare to share a lot of information. But you still keep that one friend in your life. But you still find room for that friend. Even if you have to hide all your stuff when that person is around. So who's the hypocrite? Because you already know the truth. That person is still in denial. That person is still thinking. Because sometimes people do bad things without knowing. Do you think that the lady that gossips every single day about everybody in the neighborhood, she really knows? Some people do know, but some people don't. They feel like they're giving information. But you over here wondering what's going on in my house with my doors closed. That's not helpful. You're not contributing to anything for yourself or for me, because by the time you concentrate on everything that goes on in my house with my door closed, you're not checking out your own stuff. And your man has two side chicks on each side of your house. And your kids are fighting in school and doing all of that. Let's get ourselves surrounded by people who care about us. Try that and you'll see. I'm not telling you to cut all your friends if that's the type of friends you have. I'm not telling you to live alone. I'm not telling you. I'm saying to gradually trying to find the right thing. Trying to find the truthful friends. Trying to find the real love. Little by little, you're going to start to realize. It's like when you spring clean in your house. And at first you don't know you have so much clutter until you start taking things out of the closet, and then you realize I have 3 bags. I'm going to call the Salvation Army and give some stuff. I had too much of it. So until you don't start realizing what's wrong with you, what's wrong in your life, what's taking, you giving so much into your life, you working, you trying, you have 2 jobs. You got your kids in college, you pay mortgage, you're doing all of this, but you every night you can't sleep because there's something that's not allowing you to move forward. There's something holding you back. There's something that you don't understand, that you make the wrong decisions and you got advice by the wrong end, and we want to sugarcoat it with, maybe that person didn't really mean it. And I'm not telling you to live your life looking over your shoulder and thinking paranoid that somebody's going to do something to you. But be your own screener. Screen people that come into your life. This is why we have protections in our doors and our windows. We don't allow everything to walk into our house, but we allow it to come into our lives. You know you have the co-workers, they're spiteful. You know you have that co-worker that wants your job. You know you have the co-workers that's only next to you trying to get information so he could tell the boss because he's not as good in his job as you are. So he needs to take you out of that job because you're making him look bad. Because if your boss realizes you're the one doing all the work and he's not doing nothing, so why is he mad? Because you're getting in his way. Because your goodness is getting in his way. So he needs to end it. But you, when you go hard, you go every day to do your job and you want to be responsible and you want to take care of the things that you got to take care of, but you don't know because of your good heart, you don't know how much poison the other person has. So you're just moving. But you need to take all of the damage out of your life. Damage in people, in relationship with friends, in the wrong relationship with friends. It's been from the beginning of the world. Everybody tells me, you don't believe me? Ask Jesus. Jesus had the person sitting next to him, gave him a kiss on the cheek for a couple of silver coins, and ate the dinner and went to bed like nothing happened. But Jesus knew. Jesus knew. But even though that person knew that Jesus knew, you think he took it back? So you have God in front of you doing miracles, doing all of this stuff, and somebody whisper in your ear, I'm going to give you a couple of silver coins, please come and sell me this person. Give me that information, you're going to give it? I'll be damned. I'll stay quiet. I'll be like, look, Jesus, I got to tell you some stuff because there's some people here offering. I already know you know this, but because if that guy is walking on water, if that guy is doing miracles, I'm going to stick to him. Maybe he gives me a miracle. These people are giving me 30 silver coins. Maybe he could do me a miracle and give me 50 gold ones. So this is what it's all about. Finding out your true friends, finding out what's that poison, finding out what's that negative thing that's taking off you from growing, that is hurting you, that is damaging you, until you realize you are number one, and number one always goes in the front, and let the rest behind you divide the numbers however they want. What do you care who's 10 behind you? And you so concentrate on keeping number one ahead, you won't even have time to worry about if it's 20 more behind you. Because you don't look back. Because you're ahead. You're always on you. You're always on your family. You're always on your relationship. You're always on your toe for you. We do so many things for all the people. We take the bread out of our mouth for all the people. But we don't take the bread out of our mouth for ourselves. We don't struggle enough for ourselves. Get hungry for the things that you want, for the love that you want, for the friendship you want, and you'll see you're going to find it. You seek and you will find. But seek the right thing. It's better being alone, friendless, for a year or two, that eventually catching up with this person and developing this friendship that's strong enough and it's real, that you know when that person is in front of you, that person could say anything and you know it's the truth. And you know it's the truth. That is the type of thing I'm talking about. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much. Please leave your messages. I want to know what else you guys want me to talk about. I want to make sure I cover all those topics. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel for upcoming shows. That's the only way you're going to find out what else is coming. And you get notifications on email. Turn on your notifications. That way you know, because sometimes Google doesn't send you the messages. And you won't miss out on the shows. I'm going to keep it going. And next time or tonight, I'm going to have an uncensored topic. I want to talk about things late at night that I cannot talk about during the day. Trying to keep it, you know. So I love you guys. Thank you so much once again. And have a blessed day. I'll see you guys later.